Hey fire signs, welcome back. Welcome if you're new. This will be your monthly reading for my fire signs. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I do consider these monthly readings timeless. So whenever you're guided here, just trust that it is the right time. Crystal is joining our reading this morning as usual. All right, fire signs, everybody go ahead and take a deep breath. If you'd like to receive a message this morning, tap that like button, jump into the comments, or add your energy in some way, shape, or form. Fire signs. So overall energy for my fire signs. When I was meditating on your energy, there was something coming full circle. And I know we did just have, we're still in the energy of this full moon in Aries, which is a fire sign, of course, and it is the very first sign in the horoscope. If you haven't already checked out the full moon in Aries video, I would check that out. But this is an energy of creation, of new beginnings, a new creative potential. And there are unlimited ideas that are available for you. For instance, keep in mind that your mind is one with God's infinite mind, right? Therefore, you have complete access to unlimited ideas guaranteed to bring you blessings. All you need to do is take the divinely guided action to allow these ideas to come to fruition. Some of you guys might be feeling like you're kind of in between worlds right now. You've got your vision. Maybe some of you have like one foot in one world and another in the past. And there's something coming through around being able to transform the past, not getting stuck in the past. Recognizing truth. There is initiation energy coming through as well. There may be some delays. I don't know who that's for, but I am picking up on some delays or a feeling of getting sidetracked or distracted a little bit. So just keep in mind your priorities. Let's see what comes out for my fire signs. Yeah, I mean, this is that new opportunity that I'm picking up on. Okay. All right. Let's get it. Lots of wands out here. Of course, this is fire energy, so it doesn't really surprise me. On the bottom, we also have the 7 of wands. You may be in a bit of defensive mode around this time, or there may be something around your defenses. There could be some father, paternal shit coming up for you to heal at this time. So if you're triggered by anything, like by your father or around father energy, paternal energy, just know that this is meant to trigger you so that you can have understanding to heal. There's something here. Now you are moving forward, all right, the 5 to 9, but then there's a bit of a backtrack, right? And may feel like there's a sidetrack or a change or a delay. That's what I was picking up on before. Maybe something here around competition or conflict coming through. We're gonna go a little deeper on this, of course, but 9 of Wands speaks to how you stand up for yourself, how you defend yourself. It also speaks to the walls, the boundaries. Somebody may have a bit of a heart wall, meaning you've put up a wall it's a defense mechanism to avoid being hurt. However, this could also, just keep in mind, keep out love as well. It could also, you know, yeah, it might help you to avoid being hurt, but this type of wall that I'm picking up on could also penetrate love. It could, or not penetrate, it could block love. It's not for everyone. I feel like that's for someone in specific. Like somebody could be trying to love you and you don't let them in. Or there's some kind of wall here. It's like defensive energy. But then we have the Eight of Wands, which is movement forward, leaving all of this in the past. So are you going to be able to leave some of these defenses in the past? Let's get some more cards and see what comes out. I think we're going to go with vice versa. This is a really interesting deck. It's double-sided, so it's very different than the regular decks. Tell me about this Page of Pentacles for my fire sign. Or should we start with the Seven of Wands? I feel like we should start with the Seven of Wands. Tell me about the Seven of Wands. We got the Tower in direct. So to me, this would mean flip this over. And the Eight of Swords. There's some self-imposed restrictions here, but there's upheaval. This upheaval, however, is going to allow you to be able to see more clearly. Right? Towers come with revelation, with understanding. So this is around how you, it's around some kind of restriction involved with how you defend yourself. So I just keep getting like you may be a little too defensive, or you may be overly protecting yourself, or perhaps the way that you are protecting or defending yourself is actually causing some hurt or causing some pain or causing some restriction. Tell me about this Page of Pentacles out here. My fire signs. Yeah, we got the the Nine of Swords with the King of Swords. And these two came out like this. And the Nine of Cups indirect. So I think you've got to take a really good look at what you actually want. Take a really good look at your thinking patterns. Make sure that how you're thinking about certain situations are logical, reasonable, are aligned with what you actually want. And this does feel like in terms of your relationships. Or how you get along with others. It could be family, friends, significant others. This could also be affecting like new relationships, that potential relationships, like for example, maybe you're meant to meet some more people, but then you have this defense where it blocks you from actually meeting someone that could actually alter your life or be a really good friend for the rest of your life. That's the feeling I'm getting. It's like there's some kind of restriction, a way of thinking that is a protection mechanism, a defense mechanism that's actually caused this heart wall. And I suggest that you check out the documentary called E-Motion Code, E-Motion Code. It's on YouTube. It's also on Gaia. There is like 12 parts, but there is a condensed version. I recommend watching both. It gives you a really useful tool, very easy tool to recognize your heart wall, because there are different heart walls, different emotions. It's just blocked emotion, essentially. And the emotion code gives you a very easy way to both recognize the emotion or pinpoint the emotion, as well as to release the emotion. So again, emotion code, check that out. Tell me about this King of Cups here. Yeah, because this feels like your mind is blocking your heart in some way. It could be also affecting your manifestations, your relationships, future relationships, relationships that you're calling in, but at the same time, it's like a battle. It's like you want this, but at the same time you're too defensive. You got this heart wall up. Tell me about this King of Cups in direct. We've got the Temperance card. No, the Star card in direct. So yeah, there could be with the Knight of Swords. Now, Swords is the mind, right? So this feels to me like there could be a bit of hopelessness that needs to be broken through. But check it out. Look at the rose that's growing behind her back. There could be some grief here. And I keep pulling on that paternal energy. There could be something linked to the father energy that actually is where all this stems from, is what I'm feeling. But there's a rose growing and she doesn't see it. And that's the feeling I'm getting for you, fire signs. Even though you can't quite see what's happening in this present moment, these storms are actually making your character. It's actually building your identity. And we go through these lessons for a reason. So even though things might seem a bit hopeless at times right now, have faith and know that there is something that is blooming here, even if you can't see it yet. Is the King of Cups in direct? It feels like a lie. It feels, and again, with the paternal energy, it feels like maybe you dealt with someone who was a bit narcissist, or didn't keep their word, didn't keep their heart. They didn't seem very loving, weren't very empathetic or compassionate, or understanding. And this is, I feel like this is that father energy. Maybe they turned their back to you or just didn't see you clearly. And even if, because I feel like we can't always heal our relationships with our parents, but we can heal ourselves from the trauma that they, and I say they produce, but it's our experiences, right? We're all just human beings we are trying our best, whether our best is, you know, seen as the same as someone else's, or it doesn't seem like it, or whatever the case may be. At the end of the day, we are having these experiences to learn and to grow. And this experience at the end of the day will help you to learn and to grow and to become a better person. And I understand that it's kind of hard to see that while you're in it, but I think, like, and this might take a while, but I think like 10 years from now, you'll be able to look back and be like, oh shit, you know, now I understand why I had to go through all that. Let's see, what's this Five of Wands? This competitive, yeah, there's that Three of Swords. It's heartbreaking energy of heartbreak, of hurt, of grief. Some of you guys may be grieving from a father that was never there, or might have been there but wasn't really there, or if he was there, it just wasn't very father-like. You know, there's some kind of grief of a father. So maybe some of you guys have actually lost a father, but to me this feels like that definitely could be the case, but this just feels like there was trauma there. You know, even if you have lost them, it's more than that. It's more than just that loss. It feels like yeah, there's some paternal wounds that need to be identified so that they can be cut through. Tell me about this Nine of Wands. We've got the King of Swords. Okay. So that was the Queen of Swords. We had the King and the Queen of Swords. Both indirect. So when we speak to swords, it's the mind. Neither of them are looking. Neither of them are facing you. There's something to do with facing your thoughts. And also with looking ahead. Can you look ahead at the picture that you actually want? Instead of, it's not looking backwards, it's about looking ahead. And there is a victory here, but it comes after the destruction. There is recognition that comes. Ideas that are coming in for you. And yeah, see, they come after the destruction. Let's see, there's destruction in all of these. The revelation comes after things fall apart. Tell me about this Eight of Wands, this movement forward. So I'm not gonna lie, like looking at these cards, there's a lot of like dreary energy. But the sun is about to come out here. Tell me about this Eight of Wands. Yes, we got the Magician with the the High Priestess. The High Priestess is in and the Emperor. Oh wow, I didn't even see him saying there. I just said it. That's funny. And on the bottom, the Death card. Okay, great. So yes, there is a lot of cards of darkness here, but there is a door that's available to you. You have tools, there are resources, there are ways that you can find to move forward. And I'm sorry, this is the Wheel of Fortune. It's got the Magician on here, but even better. There is a new cycle coming in for you, fire signs, especially Aries. Being that we're in the full moon Aries energy, but for all of us, because Aries is the very first zodiac sign in the wheel. Therefore, we're closing out the whole wheel and beginning anew. So there's a lot of creative energy right now. There's a lot of potential. Just make sure that you're looking forward. Not looking backwards. This is about claiming your power. Unveiling truth and understanding. And being able to close out the old cycles to create something new, to move forward in a new way. You're moving from the darkness into the light. Don't do it. It's about to jump up here. We got a message in the bottle with the Observer. Yeah, it's time to pay attention. Look at your thoughts. It's time to understand yourself better, to see yourself in a new light. To birth something new. 15 breaks down to a 6. 6 always reminds me of a pregnant woman. 36 breaks down to a 9, which is manifestation. He's looking at the moon. The moon is your inner being, your inner self. And he's sitting on an egg, which is a new idea. It looks to me like he's carrying luggage. You might have gone on a trip. So you guys might have went and saw some like sea life. But we have the starfish here. Starfish is it. The star is hope. It's renewal. And he's rising from the water into the air, which is going from the emotional body to communication, to thinking clearly. So rising up out of your emotions, which is where a lot of this old energy is stored, in your emotional body. Again, check out that emotion code, you guys. I think that'll be really helpful for you. I'm going to get a couple angel messages to wrap this up. Thank you guys. If you enjoyed this message, please make sure you like the video. Jump into the comments. Let me know you were here. I love hearing from you guys. Do make sure you are subscribed. Tap that notification bell if you want to be notified of upcoming videos. Get one more here. My fire signs. Are we taking that many? No, we're not. No. We'll take the top one. All right, we've got God is your source. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, and your faith opens the doorway to receive. In God, there is no lack or limitation. There's plenty of abundance to share. We've got blackout distractions. Your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention. So it's time for you to take charge of your schedule and working environment by turning off electronics and avoiding anyone or anything that distracts you from what's important. You already know what these distractions are, and you have the power to responsibly block them out. We got sever vows of poverty. This is an important one for you guys. Dear one, there is no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of unlocking any vows of poverty or self-denial that you may have made, consciously or unconsciously, in any lifetime. And as you do so, all efforts of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all direction of time. We've got do the work. It's not enough to dream or pray. You've also got to take the positive action steps that you're being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. And we've got, I guess we are doing them. Unlimited ideas. And this is the energy I was picking up on in the beginning. Your mind is one with God's infinite mind. Therefore, you have complete access to unlimited ideas guaranteed to bring blessings. All you have to do is take divinely guided action to allow these ideas to come to fruition. And this is the new dream, all right? Dreams of abundance. We got two more here and then we'll wrap it up. As you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal because they contain valuable insights that'll help you to manifest your desires into reality. And lastly, release resentments about money. Yes, the money system of the world can seem upsetting, but holding resentments about finances just pushes your abundance away. Instead, see money as a tool you can use to better the world, and this shift will help you to attract support and golden opportunities. Love you guys. Have a great rest of your month. Take good care.